Hello. Hi. I don't know if you can see me or hear me, but I'm going to believe that you can. My name is John Gibbertatios. You are watching the Huge Theater annual fundraiser Improvathon, 28 hours straight of improv. It's fun. It's a good time. I'm just dressed like all business. This next group is my favorite. But before we get into that, they are going to need a suggestion. They're going to need a product. So in the chat, I need your help right now to just write down a product, please, any sort of product, and also take a drink of water or two for me. Just do it for me. While you're writing all those suggestions of a product in there, I just want you all to know that you can now also put your hands together in the chat for kind of funny and also a little bit sad, but also a little bit sad. Put your
So
hands together.
true. So true. That's us.
That's
Thank
us.
you, John.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Rita,
That
you
is,
look nice.
thank you so much. That's nice of you to say. Nice of you to say.
Hey, can we talk about your hair just for a second?
Okay. What do you
It's
want to know?
down. It's down and it looks nice. And I've known you for a while.
Yeah.
This is only the second time I've ever seen it like that.
Okay. Well, it's what we're in a new time, and that time is of wild hair, of wild abandon.
Can I tell you what I think you look like? And I mean this as a compliment.
Yes.
You look like a freshman girl.
Oh,
On her way to
Fishwick?
a freshman.
Oh,
What did you think I said?
a Fishwick.
A Fishwick. What?
Yeah.
What is that? Welsh? So, you look like a freshman girl on her way to Syracuse University for year 1 of studies. Will
Was
her
it
hair
perfect
stay
that I
down the whole
had
time?
great expectations right here, ready to do that?
I guess so. I feel like you probably should have read that before college.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Did you?
No, I've never read it. Did you know I got through high school and junior high without reading almost any of the assignments I was given?
Okay.
I've read none of the books that people. I've never read Catcher in the Rye. I've never
Never
read.
even now as a grown-up out of school?
No, I've never read any of those books, so I don't know what almost anything is.
That checks out.
Are we vamping still, or do we have?
Oh, sorry. No, I got caught up on Fishwick and the fact that I had this book here. Lots of compliments about my hair. Okay.
I think you look nice. How was
Thank
mine not a compliment?
I don't know. It just felt different. Okay, some product suggestions we have here. Standing desk, great punch. Tell me when your heart is spoken to. Kaleidoscope, hair pick, water 2.0, wine lanyards, plastic house.
Wine lanyards.
Okay.
Or plastic house. What do you think? You said that twice, so you feel.
I said it twice?
Well, you just seemed like you really wanted plastic house.
Oh, no, that was the last one, so I was just giving it some emphasis.
Let's go wine lanyard.
Wine lanyard. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Wine lanyard will do.
All right.
Okay. Should we?
Yeah.
Stop her. Okay.
Ring. Ring. Ring.
Hi, thank you so much for calling Grapes Known. How can I help you?
Yeah, this is Grapes Known.
Grapes Known, yep.
Okay, so I've been
the
on
Original Wine Lanyard,
Yeah,
LLC. I'm sorry. Can we? I'm newer, and you're supposed to say the whole thing.
Yeah,
On
no problem.
answering. Okay.
Look, I'm frustrated, but you seem like a nice person, so no problem. Should I call and see if I maybe get you again? I'll try it.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Hi, Hi, thank you so much for calling.
Okay, it sounds like
Forgot the
you
name of our
blanked on the
business.
name of the.
You have
Um,
to call again. I forgot the name
yeah,
of the business.
no problem. Okay, I'm gonna
Okay,
call again. You're doing great.
thank you
All
so
right,
much.
you're doing. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm
Are
fine
you?
if you could just.
I'm gonna call back, but I want you to know I'm worried about you.
I don't want you to be worried. I'm fine. I just want you to
Okay,
give this
I'm gonna call
another
back.
shot. Okay, thank you so much.
Bang, 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 bang.
Thank you so much for calling Wines Known LLC, home of the original wine lanyard. This is
Who is it? Who is it?
this is Gretchen speaking. How may
Hi,
I help you
Gretchen.
today? Hi.
Gretchen, my name is Gary.
Oh, both with G's. Isn't that
That's
neat?
Ain't that something? Gretchen, I want you to know that I'm not calling with a complaint.
You're not?
I'm calling with a compliment. I love your wine lanyards.
You
I think they're
do.
fantastic. I can't believe how well they hold the whole bottle. I never
Oh,
thought I'd get a lanyard like that.
oh.
What?
So
What's up?
you're placing the wine um directly in there then.
Well, no, I mean, I'm taking the bottle
Yeah.
and I'm tying it so that it's around my neck like a necklace. Is
Yes.
that not is that not how you do it?
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble because my name is not Gretchen. That was the sound that came out of my mouth, and I just feel like I've led us into this now based on a lie.
Gretchen, I have something to confess to you.
What is it?
My name's not Gary. I just thought that if I gave you a name that had started with the same letter as your name, you might feel more put at ease.
And I
I'm
did.
gonna
I felt
okay.
immediately calm by that.
I'm gonna call you again. We can do
Okay.
this.
Okay. All right. God, there's no water in this. Just a second. Hello. Hello. Oops.
I
Did you
don't
push it?
know where she is. I'm worried about her. That's why I called the police. She says her name is Gretchen. Gretchen?
No, I'm here. Hello,
Oh,
Gary.
911. Everything's fine.
I'm
Person,
so
I want you to know I called 911.
okay. I just needed a drink of water. Okay. I didn't want to. I was real dry mouthed
I get
after
dry
that
mouth
first couple
sometimes.
attempts. What?
I get dry mouth sometimes.
Okay.
I'm a sailor.
You you are?
I'm a sailor. I go sailing to around Alaska every year to catch snow crab. And I don't know if you know this about sailors, but when you're surrounded by that much water,
Yeah.
water that you can't drink,
Mm-hmm.
oftentimes your mouth becomes dry. Drier than the beaches of California.
Wow. That is that that's a very poetic description of your dry
What's
mouth.
your real name?
Um,
Dig deep inside and tell us what you've known ever
I don't
since you could speak.
it's Tersh. It's Tersh. My real name is Tersh.
Are you fucking with me?
No.
Are you
That's
fucking
a
with me?
real that is a
Because
real
my name
family.
is also Tersh.
What?
My name is Tersh. I've never met another Tersh.
Is it short? Is yours short for anything or is it full name
Yes.
Tersh?
No, it's short for Tershwani.
Okay, well mine is just Tersh.
Oh.
Tursch. Tersh.
Yeah, well, that's how mine's spelled too.
sorry, this is just starting to feel very
Look, I don't want to have the same name as you. I just
no,
wanted to tell you how much I like your lanyards. They
okay.
hold a whole bottle of wine. I just thought you might want a compliment because I know that oftentimes people call in and they're frustrated.
That is true. Most of the calls are very frustrated patrons. So I guess I appreciate you calling and telling us that our product does in fact do the thing that it's intended to do. Were you able to drink it with ease?
Yeah, with incredible ease. I was also able to feed my fish while drinking because both of my hands were free.
Oh, sorry. I got worried for a second. I thought you were going to say that you fed your fish the wine.
Never. I love
Right, because
animals.
okay.
Fish can't drink wine.
No. Do you know
It
one
says it
time?
right there on the lanyard. What?
Yeah, well, we do put a warning because we have had some issues. I was just
Do
going to
you
share
do
that.
this thing where if you feel like someone's gonna confide, you lean in? Because that's what I just did.
How can you tell I'm leaning?
I don't know. I just leaned forward, and I felt like maybe you were leaning forward.
I was leaning forward. Can you feel that?
Guess what? I'm a sailor, and you have to trust your intuition. You oftentimes can't see the person you're pulling in cages with because of the sea mist.
That sounds like a monster.
I pulled in a monster once.
Okay.
It's a monster crab. It was 87 pounds.
What?
It was an 87-pound crab. It was beautiful. We pulled it in. It burst out of the cage, and it snatched Ricky by the thigh. We used to call him little matchstick thigh Ricky. Thought it was funny. Thought it was amusing.
Yeah.
But it snapped his leg,
Oh.
just like a matchstick. Get it together, Tersh. This isn't her battle to carry. I'm sorry, Tersh. I shouldn't bring up Ricky. It's just he was
No,
my
it's
son.
okay. Oh.
He was my son. He was my son, and we didn't think we could have kids. So when we had Tersh, when we had Ricky, I don't know why I called it. I wanted to name him Tersh, but it didn't work out. Anyway, it was a miracle, and I didn't want him to come crabbing with me.
Yeah.
He wanted to, and it was his very first crab. Very first one he ever grabbed. Bit his thigh, snapped it in half, and then tossed him over the rig.
Do crabs bite?
With their claws.
Oh, that must, I don't know. I've never been a crabber. That must be the lingo when they give it up.
Can I confide something in you?
Yes.
Sometimes when I stand by the water at night, I hear music. A fiddle. I know that sounds crazy, but Ricky played the fiddle.
Wait, I just want to confirm something. Did Ricky die from this crab bite?
He was flung over the edge. Tersh,
you didn't say that. How would I just assume?
Yes, I did say that.
Tersh. Oh my God, I've missed an important detail of this call. If this is monitored by my manager, I'm going to get let go for that.
No, I won't let that happen.
It's my job to listen. The customer speaks. I listen. I take in. I problem solve. That was an important detail to miss the death.
You missed one detail that was very important.
A big detail.
The death of my child. Anyway, I like your lanyards. They're good.
Thank you. Thank you so much. If you wouldn't mind going on. If you wouldn't mind going on. Are you leaning? I feel like you're leaning in.
I'm leaning in deep. Why were you upset when I called?
Well, I just
Tersh, tell me.
If I can be honest with you, I'm just having you really did. I'm having a bit of a tough time right now, just sort of finding my path,
I don't. Please explain more.
Well, I just you enter into your life thinking you're going to be a potter, you think these hands are meant to tell stories through clay.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And you sit down at that wheel and you're throwing night after night, and your hands are seeping with artistic mud.
And I bet they're a little cracked.
They are dry and uncomfortable. Yes, it's a terrible part of the art form.
Keep going, Tersh. Let it out.
And then your life just turns left.
How did you
And
end up with this job, Tersh? What the
because
fudge happened?
because who's gonna buy just a
Get it out.
who's gonna buy just tiny
Tersh, finish
bags
your
made of clay?
sentence. Tiny bags made of clay. Is that what you said?
You're laughing. See, that's
No.
exactly what the world has done. They've laughed because no one needs a tiny bag of clay, because one, it can't hold much. Two, if you make them big enough to hold much, then they're heavy and unwieldy, and you would never grocery shop with those. It doesn't matter what co-op you're going to, you wouldn't bring a clay bag.
Tersh, I want you to put an oar in the tidal wave of emotion you've created. Dig your heels in and stop that wave and listen to yourself for a second. You made a tiny bag of clay. No one can make bags out of clay, but you did it. You made a bag out of clay. Some people make vases.
Yeah.
Some people make little urns.
Yeah.
But you made a bag. A tiny bag. A tiny, stays pliable once it comes out of the kiln bag. And I want one.
Stop it, Tersh. Now
you
you're
have
just
my credit card information.
just
I know
patronizing.
you do.
I can't just go into the system and take your credit card information to sell my own art. That would be illegal.
Have you ever heard of AT&T?
The phone company?
That's
Yes.
right. I'm Tersh AT&T of the AT&Ts. I'm good for it. I have the money and I want to buy one of your tiny bags of clay. Fudge it!
What?
Fudge it! I want to sponsor you, Tersh.
What are you saying? And before you say it, tell me what the other A and the other T stand for. Obviously,
America's
one of them's Tersh.
Telephone
Tersh?
Tertiary.
I
That's
think
exactly
you're
what
lying.
it means.
I think you're lying because
I'm not
you don't
lying.
want to tell me the truth.
I'm not lying. I want you to look up my account right now.
Okay.
I know you have the information, and I want you to see how many billions of dollars are in my checking.
Oh my God.
That's right.
That can't be right.
It is. I was given $4 when I hit 18, and I was told to make something of myself. I didn't inherit any of that. I earned it by being the best crabber in the world.
You earned. Go ahead.
You ever heard of a restaurant called Long John Silver's?
I have, but why are you crying when you say it?
Because I invented it.
Why is
and I
that
sold
sad?
it for billions of dollars, and I kind of regret it. I let money drive me, when really I should have just kept franchising. Trish, the point is, I want to sponsor you. I want you to build a studio wherever you want. In America or not America, wherever.
Listen,
With a lover or not a lover, whatever. With a pet or not a pet, whatever, depending on the deposit. And honestly, I'm a billionaire, so the deposit's not that big of a deal.
I can't take that money.
Why, Josh? Why are you being a bunch of stop signs in my Autobahn?
Because my dream was too dashed.
Well, let me put a little bit of Mrs. Dash on it. That was a good one. Tersh, what's going to sweeten the deal? I've offered you an entire... You know what?
I know.
To quote Fleetwood Mac, you should go your own way.
Could you sing it?
You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can live another holiday. I don't know the words. I know how it sounds. You
The
know what
sound
song
of it
I
is
do
all that.
know?
What?
Do you know what song I do know from Fleetwood Mac?
I don't need to hear it.
All right. It's Landslide, though,
No,
just so you.
please
All right.
don't sing it.
I won't. So, Tersh, just wanted to let you know I really like your lanyards.
Thank you. They're not, you keep saying that, but they're not my lanyards. Okay.
I wish you'd take credit for something.
I'll tell you what I'll take credit for.
What?
Just 40 years of failure and a broken heart. But I'll
Tersh.
tell you what, my dream is dead, all right, Tersh? And you and your 70,000 billions can't help it.
What's your
But
last
you
name,
can.
Tersh?
Why do you ask?
I'm just curious.
Will it change anything?
It might.
Kirstel.
Tersh Kirstel.
It's Tersh Kirstel. Yeah.
You're never going to believe this.
Don't say it.
You're never going to believe this.
I won't believe it.
My college roommate was Eddie, your father.
My father left when I was 14 years old. Wait.
Well, he hadn't had you when we were in college.
Well, I
so-
understand, but maybe. Okay, if I can be real. For a moment, I didn't understand that, but I do now, and I just think
I'm crying. I'm sorry. This is
I
just
just think
so.
that maybe if you could have said something to him in college, it could have influenced something much later in his life when he had me. You
I
know?
fear that I did say something that influenced you.
I fear that too, Tersh.
We were messing around, just having a good time playing Trivial Pursuit. And he won. And I said, you've got a real future. Don't have a kid and then when they're 14 say, well, I've got to stay. Live your life. But I didn't know that it would actually happen.
Why would you think that is so specific? Why would
It's
something
so
like that?
specific. Why would I think that you would just immediately act upon it?
God, this is all your fault.
Ouch. But also maybe.
I kept making those clay bags, hoping like it was like maybe like a manifestation of trying to like recollect my dad, and
I feel like you're moving your arms frantically like your dad used to.
How could you
get
tell
excited?
Don't you tell me I'm like him.
You're just like him. I
Don't.
bet you've got the fire in your eye. The fire that won't burn out even though your wicked tongue keeps telling you to give up.
What if you go?
I was just going to say I am truly sorry that I said what I said and caused your father to leave.
Are you in contact with him?
I mean, we email every other day, but I wouldn't
That
say
is
we're in
contact.
contact. No,
That is
that's
contact.
just. You think so?
Yes. Has he ever said anything about me?
No, but his email address is sort of weird, and I wonder if maybe it means something. It's my beloved daughter, whom I miss very much. GeoCities.net. I think he's talking about you.
I'm his only daughter, so yes, that would be
No.
correct.
You're not.
What?
He's had other daughters.
What?
Well, I don't know. Should we really focus on that?
Well, you know, you've given me just a lot to process here, Tersh.
Well, I'm sorry, Tersh. I guess I should have kept my mouth shut.
No,
But you
you
said
shouldn't have.
something that wasn't true. You're not his only daughter, but I know that that email address is about you because he lives with his other daughters.
Oh, God.
Well, listen, I've got to go.
Yeah. If you wouldn't mind maybe going on Yelp and leaving a positive review for
I will.
Wine Nose,
And
home
I'll
of the
do
wine
every
lanyard.
day until I get a message saying that you've left and you're pursuing your dreams. I'm going to leave a check for $1 billion in a tin can underneath a sailboat in Mexico. That's right. Almost like the plot of Shawshank Redemption. Just a little bit different. I cut out the tree part and went straight to the boat.
Okay.
It'll be there, though, and you'll know what it is, because the boat's name will be Tersh 2. Bye now.
Thank you for calling.
I think you might be an angel on earth.
Yeah. Woo! Rita, my photo is kind of funny and also a little sad. Yeah, stay on here. Let's close it out together.
Oh, we can't. We don't understand.
Oh, that was so much fun. Thank you. Everyone in the who is watching, go ahead and applause with the applause emoji as many as you can. Let them know you loved it, you felt it, you were right there. Improvathon is going to keep going on for another 24 hours and
The
30
math
minutes.
is hard. Yeah.
Something, yeah. I mean, we're just getting started. So go ahead and click on the link and donate, share, let everyone know we're happy. We're having a good time. So what's going to happen is we're going to leave this stream and we're going to go to our huge YouTube channel, right? So and in the meantime, just want to say one more thank you to everyone. I'll leave you with a fun fact: drink water. And did you know that saying cheese before taking a picture, it wasn't always a thing? The Victorians used to say prunes. Huh. Yeah, they didn't want to smile. It was for the poor and the ragged. So smiling wasn't a thing for photos. Prunes. So take that, enjoy that fun fact. What a great set. One more time, give it up for our friends, and we'll see you on the other side.